told you I was about to be so tired. I'm about to head out for work in like 20 minutes. I gotta go to work again, y'all. I knew I was gonna be tired. Look at this. I was like, I'm gonna be so tired. I'm gonna be so tired. That's okay. I'm about to go to work. I had to run home. You want to know what kind of day I had? It was crazy. It was busy all day, which is it's nice, but when you have to go to work right afterwards, it's like no. Like going to a soccer game, like being a mother or a parent, is completely different than having to go work a job right after getting done with one job. So it's like the responsibilities of being a mom just isn't like sad for me at all. It's like that's just life, but to work and then get off and then go to another job where I'm actually like this isn't well, it's out of love and respect for the business, but like it's not like in my mind like, oh, this has to get done or something will go to ruins, right? So I don't know. I'm just tired, but it was so busy and I had to leave like right away and it was just like drama, drama, drama. So I was like, ooh, drama, drama, drama. And I was like, you know, I really want to understand from everyone's perspective because that's why I don't want to do Angel Guide Oracle readings right now because it's like, I don't really comprehend the intensity behind being honest and truthful about everything. I mean, I get it from the standpoint of someone trying to, let it be known who they are and this has been going on and but it's like at the end of the day, from the educational standpoint of everything, I can't fathom the taking it personal from Briera's point of view, right? Because this isn't my life or anything that's going on with me. So if I'm not really, you know, affected or, made to feel some type of way or feel like it's disrespecting me personally, I just don't have anything to say, if that makes sense to the whole. But hello, hello. I was just talking. Yeah, it was a long, and I gotta go to work. I'm about to leave out in like 10 minutes, but even them, like, this is overtime. So I don't really feel like I need to be there at 1 o'clock to help test out some freaking heels. That's just, I don't feel like I'm gonna be there at 1:30 when all the customers are there. Okay. So I'm leaving at 12 o'clock. This job does not. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I said, I just got home. I'm running in here to fucking put some clothes on out my drawer. I'm not even thinking, but then I was like, oh, yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then this must be a moment. So let's talk about the moment. But I'm not even like I'm sad. I get it for everybody. It's like I'm trying to figure out, and it's like it has to offend me though, like personally. You feel me? Like even that's that. If what are we really talking about? Like even what did I feel like growing up without having a father, right? Like center in my life, like an actual dad. And I got basically two dads, but it's different when you have a dad, but you was like basically forced to stop looking at him as a dad because of being introduced to a dad that wasn't even a dad. So it made things really complicated. So when we bring children involved in certain situations and you understand from that upbringing of what it's like to not have a dad, you don't even question what fathers that make it seem like they are in their children's life is doing or not doing. It's like I don't really get that. What I do get is the simple fact that y'all just be doing stuff like what okay, maybe my eyes just don't work. So then I'm just like, because I don't even know what to say. It's like, what you supposed to say? What do you? I'm like, okay, we are not at school, right? We nobody was in school this whole time. It was just me by myself. Just like, so what is it all for? Is it for deaf? You know, because if it's for deaf, right? Because we saw the music videos, we get all of the bagging of wanting things to be in chaos and confusion and illusion. We get it. Like that's what else can you possibly? If we get everything we have been saying, then what are you like? It's like what happens next? Briare's still crying about having to work and take care of her children, the children that actually came out of my hoo ha, and be happy with that. Like genuinely just happy with that. You know, I wish I would have sitting next to someone for 10 years though, and them lying to you for that long. It's like I it's not that I wish my marriage would have worked because that it was something there. It was something there. You was keeping when I'm too open of a person, right? I'm a very open person. So to keep something from me that is very significant to who you are, your upbringing, bitch, being a hoe or being, you know, someone that wants to murder someone all the time, every day, or being someone that just tries to scam all day, every day, it's because of a disability from understanding who one is as an individual. So I look at it like even that with the child, like why are we constantly bringing the children involved in situations for any aspect? And that will be the only thing that will just like affect me, right? Because that was the same thing we were talking about back then too. So I was just kind of like, I don't even know. But anyways, yeah, we just over here talking. No, I'm tired. If you're not in the vibe, you're just not in the vibe. So it doesn't look any type. When I saw people actually pulling out their phones to talk to Gemini, or I see people writing whole essays and doing all this stuff with Chat TBZ, and you question my approach to understanding what life is when you're asking your phone and having a conversation with your phone anyways. So what is the difference between you turning in an essay or you going to stand up and defending someone when these aren't your emotions, these aren't your words? It's similar to you sounding intelligent and looking intelligent, but you're actually not that when you don't put in the time to get to know exactly where these emotions are coming from, exactly why you must heal before you feel like you can bring a new way of being, seeing, and doing into anyone's life and space. So that's just I don't mean to take, you know, it out on the comment person in K. You know, I don't really mean to do that, but that's just I was like Gemini and I don't know, is it Chat TBC? But I'm seeing y'all and it's like, baby, that's not it's not I mean, maybe the face of it for what we are addicted to. Like this guy I work with, he was like saying like, man, you know, we are really addicted to porn. Like people are so addicted to porn that you wouldn't even be able to like pick out what is and what isn't because of the things that has our attention. And when we see that things are in position to have our attention for these reasons, and you being an individual and choosing not to pay attention to it makes you more of value than someone that is paying attention to what is being really directed for you to pay attention to, regardless of how you see it, put it, and feel like you're living it. Because if you can sit there and you say, I'm the example, I'm the teacher, and then you do exactly what the students are doing, then as being someone that is in this judgy energy, then what are you talking about? Does that make sense? I hope it does. But yeah, I know. I was like, but yeah, so I'm about to leave out in like 2 minutes, maybe like 5. It's not that far of a drive, but I do like to sit there. I be vibing. Y'all, I be vibing. Y'all better get some help. Told him I said get some help. Told him I said get some help. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Get you some help. I mean, I've been. I told you I've been here for almost 5 years, y'all. 5 years doing this, and people still is. But we got Gemini on lock. We got Chat TBZ. We know all the answers. We are it, and that's why I was like, "What's that dude name? Oh, what's that dude name? What's that dude name? Oh, damn. See, I'm so bad with names that it's like, is it Big Boy? Is it Big Boy? Maybe it is. It's like a dude. Like he's like a YouTuber. Like I think it's Big Boy. But he said something like it was a lot, like this is when shit was like at the beginning, but he said something like, yeah, so yeah, Jay talk about some who's gonna really be leading and controlling me. And then it was like that's when AI just took off. And I'm like, let's just see what that actually meant. Let's just see what that actually meant. So I don't mean to be that type of person, but I am that type of person because it's like, what are you doing? Oh no, I didn't know we were all like just like It's like, and even exactly, I'm like, and even with the birds, like I'm so jealous. This guy at my work yesterday, he actually showed me a picture where he saw a real life owl in the middle of the day flying around on some type of avenue, and he actually had pictures of it moving and everything, and I'm just like, so, although I did see one before, but I didn't get no pictures of it. But and then that one, I'm like, you know what? So I'm just like, whatever. I know these animals be doing what they need to do. And I know that, I mean, we have our technology, we have the mental illness, we have it all. And I know I'm so sorry that it maybe comes off a little bit like I'm just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because I'm like always speaking, but we are more intelligent than we give off. And I try not to speak about it because I'm like, ooh, what do you want me to say about that? Like, I know it from the standpoint of being at school, so I'm like, I want to see something because what I got to say, it really might just end everything. So it's like, oh shit, maybe we should make sure we're all mentally before we, because I'm trying to figure out why is you, exactly 5 years of trying to grow and develop as being a lonely. You've been sitting here trying to grow up for 5 years and mature into a woman and do everything that you can on your own as being a single mother for 5 years. And this is all you can come up with. That's what you've been doing for 5 years. Understanding, healing, and communicating in the best way you possibly can. That's what you can come up with. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure we understand what Erra has been doing for 5 years, sitting on this damn internet, talking to myself, not Gemini and Chat TBZ. Is it Chat TBZ? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty sad. No, don't talk about me. I do look tired though. I am tired. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be tired. I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like, I'm like, but child, oof. I said, I know y'all fucking on today. That's why I ain't coming out doing no goddamn readings with all this drama energy. Drama, drama, drama. I said, ooh, this too much drama. I can't take drama. I said, oh my goodness. And no, and I said, why y'all always gotta bring the children? And that's even that part. I'm like, you can't even see like that is just more of not even the real thing than what the fuck y'all have actually been doing and thinking like this whole time. Like that shit. But they do got their shows. They do got their cars and their houses and their businesses. We do have these things. So we can't see ourselves before we see the children because that would make more sense. That's what. Well, I think it's Briera to a certain degree because I was like, I don't like to be disrespected. And I already saw a lot of things, and it's like, God damn it, I'm too. It's just so, it's, yeah, well, if you're in school, it will make sense. It will make sense. That's why, oh, why you don't freak out? Why you not, well, or not on drugs either. So it's the drugs and the TV and porn and what else? The hype of the magic. Oh, yeah. I know. I don't give much credit to the magic. To the magic world. I see it. Yeah, I see it. It's like it's nice, but it's like it's you as being an individual. Like it's still you. What do you truly desire? How do you really operate as a person? Like it really it does help to make you go left or right. It help you have those panicky moments or those moments of disbelief. But that's anything when you as an individual know that you are tired and you're not even it's like so yeah, I'm like I can't say anything because I don't, yeah, so but I have to go to work and I just wanted to fill you in on today was crazy and now take anything away from people being upset because of how I move, right? Like I get it. And I even be like, dang, but no, because I have time for everything. But guess what comes first? My children. And even though I'm going to miss the last soccer game, I'm going to miss the last one. But I told my baby, he going to have an epic birthday. So he was like, okay, mom, I'm going to keep it in my mind and my heart that I'm going to have an epic birthday. So I'm like, all right. And that's what it is. But don't get jealous. Don't be a sore loser. What else could I say? Don't allow for defeat to make you feel inferior to moving on with your life and really growing and maturing into even more of a individual, even more of a source of energy, even more of this person that has abilities to be in multiple places or multiple energies and multiple businesses and multiple things at one time. So when it's time to let things go and when it's time to move on and when it's time to just accept what is, just make sure you are just accepting what is all the time, even when it gets hard and like, I don't really want to accept this, but what are you gonna do? Cry about it? Or are you gonna actually mature to see how it can work to your benefit? Not try to come in with that what did I say last week? It's taking action with authority. You don't need to take authority when things are what they are, like and they will be what they are until we actually come with solutions, more than the bitterness or the sadness of things not playing out or looking or feeling like it's your desired outcome or your desired approach to the bigger picture. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm tired. Do I look tired? Do I look tired? I'm so tired. I'm about to go though. I told y'all. I know. And that's why it was all sad, because I was like, I am here for my children. My children. Those two babies that popped out. Y'all be watching my channel over there with the children. I play Uno with Kaya. And I was like, I couldn't believe I did not play Uno with her before. I was like, are you kidding me right now? I did not play Uno with Kaya before. But I was already tired. So I'm like, just, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I love y'all though. So take care, okay? Behave yourself. Stay cleansing as much as you can, okay? Cleansing as much as you can. Yeah, cleansing as much as you can. Any advice for looking for a black queen? I don't even know. But okay, have a good day, okay?